game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win at life. I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, put your hand to the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light. Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? They wanna sing my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah, but I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on this shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these things I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread, with every word that I've said. How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. searching for greatness in a sea of the dying and shameless. A sea of the aimless. I don't wanna be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with the mindset that one day I'll make a decision if I want some peace or if I want the glory. Yeah, don't want a life that is complacent or possibly boring. Just want a life that is worth every day exploring. My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, 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 I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah, this is a statement to appreciate all that is vacant. It's just for the taking. If you make up your mind, you can take it. I'm never complacent. I would work in a mansion or basement. Yeah, there's no replacement for persistence. It's a patience. Yeah, in this life, I wanna be soaring, to feel sun inside when it's pouring, and I'll fight till anxiety is foreign. I'm so sick of my mind's extortion. My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, 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 I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, 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 let's go. Yo, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shoot tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. I'm never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I gotta go pee.
Danger, Will Robinson. Danger. No, Will Robinson. Danger.
Deadly anomalies, dangerous mutants, anarchists, and bandits. None of them will stop duty on its triumphant march towards saving the planet.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Smoke weed every day.
It's time. What's up, everybody? Right. Okay. Yep. Good morning, good evening, whatever the case may be, where you're at. And welcome to another NCDT production with your host, PoJ-Gamer. Of course, you guys know that would be me. As always, I want to give a big shout out to Poj-Arose for always being here every stream, the entire stream. Thank you so much, babe. I appreciate it. Shout out to RABBITDADDY 69 and my sisters for y'all support as well. Also want to give a big shout out to PoJ-GiZmO. Thank you for your support, my dude. I see how it went in the chat here. Well, guys, see by the title. Welcome to the desk, actually. You can play, actually, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 in 6 days. Timer right above my head represents it. Be able to see it a little better on other scenes. But I could change the colors, too. Let's do that. And then we're going to get into talking about the multiplayer side. Yesterday we covered the zombie side. I don't think they've added anything new there that we didn't cover. Maybe somebody comes in later and wants to cross cover some of the zombie stuff. And actually always flip back over to that. But let me change the colors on these right. Had to change some other time. And also what you're seeing on the front of the desk here is what the new UI is going to look like. We covered that yesterday as well. Let me get things set up over here. We may actually end up playing some games today. Probably going to be all desk. We end up having a lot to talk about like we did yesterday. Yeah, we may have quite a bit to cover today. Yep. Okay, so give me a second to find the page what we want to pull up here. So this is zombie stuff. Taking a second to load up over here for some reason. What up, Pool Cube?
Hey!
Loading down Black Ops. Get the page pulled up over here before we actually switch over. Over that. You bet losing? Uh-oh. Not good. Not good. We may talk about a little bit of that as well. Let's get back one more. Multiplayer. This is not exactly what looking for. Don't think. I've seen another. It may look better. Had more information. Anyway, one second, I got a sneeze coming up. All right, so we thank you, man. All right, so no, this is not what I want to do. I wanted to do this one. Yes, this one. Camera. Text, get out of our way. All right, doesn't work. Better. Well, we'll make this full screen. That will help a little bit. All right. So anyway, today's topic, of course, is the multiplayer side of it. Again, what we covered yesterday on the zombies. If somebody comes along and wants to retouch base on some of that stuff after we finish here, be more than glad to. And we also may cover some of the ricochet anti-cheat stuff they're talking about. I don't know. I just think that stuff makes it a lot slower in the game, but. Anyway, you also know that you can start your download on Black Ops 6 on Monday with the new update. It's not an option, can or can't. It's going to be there. If you have Modern Warfare 3 installed, the update's going to install or download Black Ops 6 to your system along with the new UI interface, user interface, not UI interface, user interface. And of course, we showed that yesterday, and that was on the front of the desk minutes ago. We'll see the things, couple of questions that come across. Can you uninstall this one with and still have that one? And I'm going to have to say yes, because everything is so manageable now. File management makes it so much easier to remove the things that you do and don't want on your system. Now, removing the entire games, that might be a different story. So PV, aka Decapitano, said he's going to be the guinea pig, so to speak. Actually, when Black Ops 6 is on his system, he's going to completely remove Modern Warfare 3, and then we'll go from there. Of course, now he is on PS5. I don't think that's going to matter about the file management part of it, but we'll actually see what happens. Of course, you guys coming through, if you haven't hit that like button, please do not forget to hit that like button. I would have definitely appreciate it. It seems like we ought to be a little better than 5-3 right now anyway. I'm just saying. Alright, so get ready for Black Ops 6 multiplayer with unredacted intel on every launch mode. A showcase of all 16 launch maps. Here, 16 launch maps. Now they're going to be spread out across different modes. When I first heard them announce several games back, they had X amount of maps. Like, wow, man, that's a lot of maps. Well, we didn't get all of them on multiplayer. We only got a quarter of them, or maybe a half of them. And some of them were split up on this mode only. Some of them were split up on this mode only. And that's the only way you were going to play these maps, is to play those modes, which I don't like that part of it. I think every map should be available in multiplayer, and then take the maps that you want to put in these other modes and use them there. But again, that's just one man's opinion. Let's see, and introducing all the operators from the Rogue, Black Ops, and Crimson 1 faction. And of course, you got your standard modes for launch modes for multiplayer. You have Team Deathmatch, of course, 66. For each quick play match or playlist, you're able to quickly press the info button and confirm the team size, maximum player map size, available maps, and game modes. Of course, you're going to have Domination 66. We know what all these modes are. I mean, I'm worried more, leaning more toward the weapons, your lethals and tacticals and stuff that you're going to have to actually rank up to unlock. All these modes are going to be in at launch from what it looks like. Search and destroy, kill confirmed, free for all, hard point, gunfight, and I know a lot of people like a gunfight. And then headquarters. Got kill order. I didn't like kill order. That mode was controls. Again, that's another domination if you look at it. Got alternate modes. Face off, domination, face off, team deathmatch. Alright, now what these face offs eliminate enemy players who score for your team. Score streaks disabled. They're just different rule, but still team deathmatch, domination. Just score streaks are now disabled. There's probably other things that are going to be disabled as well, but definitely for sure score streaks. Hardcore mode variant. So in hardcore, you're going to have the, and of course they're talking about looking for a challenge. Have limited HUD, friendly fire is enabled, and your health is lowered significantly. Your health is lowered just because you're going to go into a hardcore match, so you get higher health in core, so you can take more shots. Okay, all right, okay. Anyhow, scheduled to launch on certain playlists. Team Deathmatch, Kill Order, Domination, Hardpoint, Search and Destroy, Kill Confirmed, Free For All, and Face Off MOSFET. You're going to be in every one of them. Available or additional mode intel. We'll have a training course and a firing range. Now, there's been training courses in other titles which were actually pretty good. It gives you a chance to understand new things in the game, like this new Omni movement. Obviously, that's going to take some getting used to. So, a training course is a good way to actually do it without getting your ass shot off. And that's exactly what they're saying here. There's no better way to get used to all the Omni movement innovations and combat basic required to be proficient in Black Ops 6 than jumping into a training course featured on the multiplayer map. On the multiplayer map. Not no special map, just on the multiplayer map. Doesn't say which one. Protocol: following the training mission assigned to you and pay attention to the instructions. Run around the training course as often as you wish and practice your favorite maneuvers before facing real players in the lobby playlist. I think that's kind of cool. One-time deal. I don't see you having to do it a lot, but if you've got a new move you want to try, get there a few times, try it out. Omni movement's going to be something different for all of us that didn't participate in Black Ops 6 beta, but it's definitely something that's interesting. And now we got the firing range. Firing range is familiar to pretty much any firing range we've had in the past, with a few little additional things. And of course we know what it is. Test your equipment, change your builds, whatever. Practice dummies to shoot at 10, 25, and 50 meter intervals. Dummies can have 0, 1, 2, or 3 plate armor. You have limitless ammo. Again, I don't know why you would want to spend a lot of time down here other than testing a weapon for recoil, its damage ability, or something like that. The upper left corner features a target elimination tracker, an accuracy tracker, and damage tracker. Don't remember them having anything like that in the past. So that might be something new. A toggle feature allows you to optionally activate a moving target dummy or a recoil metal plate. Nice, okay. Toggle features moving target. A dummy drops down from the ceiling on a conveyor belt and automatically moves back through the range as you connect with it using your weapon. Once hit it at a maximum range, it moves back to its initial position. Okay. Test your range. Okay, I got it. I get it. Alright. Now the metal plate one. So the metal plate hangs from the ceiling around 7 meters from your booth, allowing you to fire your weapon and view the bullet spread. Okay. Damn, this dude's running on the wall. What the hell? Theater mode. Of course, unfortunately, the older gen consoles are not going to have this feature, guys. We're not going to get theater mode. It is so sad to hear. Match is over. I lost my bet. I have no luck. Don't say that. Things happen, bro. Things happen, man. Okay, so theater mode, I'm going to go ahead and touch base on it, even though that PS4 or older gen consoles are not going to have this feature. And they may actually remind us that while we're reading this. So it's available in multiplayer Black Ops 6 at launch. And for the first time in the new Call of Duty engine, theater mode lets you capture your recent action hero moments in all their glory. Here's what you'd expect when playing back a replay file in theater. Which between first person, third person. You got a fly cam perspectives for all players in the match, so you could actually, like the previous ones, you can actually pick different players to watch. Eliminations and deaths are visualized on the timeline. Easily skip to the viewed player's next elimination on the timeline. Fast forward, rewind, and full playback speed control. Alright, then you can press the record trigger to trigger an Xbox or PlayStation recording while in theater mode. How great is that? Of course, we're not getting it, but how great is that? You're actually in theater mode, and you've got a moment that you want to capture a short on, a clip. Simply press the record button and record that segment. Save it to your PlayStation library to later on go in and create a video either with PlayStation, download it to a PC and edit it that way. So that's a good feature. Note, theater mode is unavailable on previous generation consoles, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. And all theater files expire after 7 days or when a game update is released. So, if you don't go back and look at these files or save them, we'll lose them if an update hits. Say you're playing tonight, I'll do that tomorrow. Well, as soon as you boot up tomorrow, there's an update. That file's gone. Okay, so remember that. Any theater activity that you have and you think you may want to edit, you may want to go ahead and go get it. Copy it. Whatever, record it. Save it. Anyway. Said private matches if you're wanting to bring friends over for a game on any launch maps, modes. Okay, so I mean, private matches just like it was before. Pretty much do anything and everything. Take their guns from them, give them specific guns. You know, just like the custom games, private matches were in the past. Let's see. Apps for multiplayer. Again, Babylon, which was in beta. We know that map. Know it well. Derelict, also in beta. We know that map well. Lowtown. Again, 466. Unless that changes, I'll specify anything different, but so far all of these are going to be Core 66. Lowtown, I don't believe. Pretty sure we didn't have that in beta. First, the dockside neighborhood with a boathouse, fishing shed, cobbler, and the gallery showcasing classic and contemporary art. Got playback. Protocol. Red card. Rewind, which was in beta. And Scud. Now, I don't remember it called Scud in beta, but I'm pretty sure that's the map we had in beta. I don't remember it being called Scud, but could be wrong. Skyline also is a beta map. You have Subsonic. Again, all these have been Core 66 Vault. Now, Vorkuta. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that properly. A large storm is inbound and about to hit the Vorkuta mining facility that was once a Soviet labor camp. Okay. Sounds like it might be an interesting map with lots of places you can shortcut through the map. Alright, so next we got the strike maps, or 2v2 and 66. Now this would be a cool playing multiplayer. But I'm pretty sure they had this on specific mode only when the beta was running. I remember playing it, but it was a specific mode. It wasn't just your regular multiplayer. This is Gala. This is actually the like a what do you call them? Not sure the word I'm looking for here. Where they had the voting places. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a convention center, maybe. Doesn't say aftermath after an annual fundraising event in Washington, D.C. It is a strike map, 2v2 66. Pretty interesting looking map. You have Stakeout, 66, Strike, 2v2. Warhead. Another strike map. To Nuketown. Welcome to the Nuketown neighborhood, positioned within bombing distance of one of the desert test sites. This site of dwellings has been reclaimed by the desert sands. Watch the debris scattered all over the maps, as enemies will use everything from unturned sign to building wreckage to the bus for tactical cover across the fast-paced map. This is what Nuketown's turned into. A desolate wasteland. Alright, so of course you got your operators and factions. There are over 20 Black Ops 6 operators to choose from at launch. 11 allied Rogue Black Ops faction and 10 allied Crimson 1. The factions overview, of course, you guys know what this same stuff is the last game. Your teams, in a sense. They're always going to switch you up between teams. Pick whoever you want to pick. I'm probably going to either run Woods or Adler. It depends on the characters that I get in the game. This is Crimson 1. And on this side, I'll probably run Brutus, of course. I don't know, he was my favorite character in beta. Let's see. Now we're going to get into some of the unlocks. Adler, he's available with the Black Ops Vault Edition. Same with Parks Vault Edition. Woods, if you got him on Modern Warfare 3, he carries over. He's the only one that will carry over. Woods, Classic Woods, Zombie Woods, and Numbers Woods skin available by pre-ordering or pre-purchasing Black Ops 6. Let's see. Nazir is immediate. West Point, immediate. I'm not going to go through all these. There's different ranks for each level or each character to unlock. AN is at level 22. Alvarez is level 7. So if you've got a character that you want to unlock, yeah. I'm not going to have to worry about characters because I don't switch characters. I have 2 characters that I usually use, and that's the ones I pick to start, and I don't switch around. Usually. And zombies I have, but this one I probably won't. I'll stick with the 1 or 2 that they allow me to use. And then, of course, this is going to kind of give you a breakdown of each one of their skins, what they look like. I'm going to just kind of scroll right on through these. We know what characters are. Enjoy the characters the way they look right now, because in a month's time, there's going to be so much flash, you're going to think it's a fashion show. See this guy with his Alvarez. This woman. So we're not even going to be able to get to the weapons on this side, are we? Alright, so let's see. Let's find the one that's going to give us our weapons. For your PC specs. It's not really going to give us any information on console. But go back to the main. See what we can find out here. I know there's more information about the weapons. I seen the post, and it was on my my PC that I found the post, and now I can't Can't find it. Where we were just at. This right here looks like this would be what would tell us about our weapons, right? Right? Armaments, yeah. Yeah, here we go. This is the one we wanted to find. Alright, so this is where we're going to get to cover our weapons and when you're going to be able to unlock weapons, lethal and tactical, which are again unlockable via rank, or hopefully they'll explain this re-unlock token system here that they're going to have. Well, I put these two to sleep, didn't I? Give me 1 minute here, guys. Back. So we can keep the chat active here. Let's get the bank eyes going. Alright, so now we can examine every primary, secondary, and melee weapon coming to Black Ops 6. And they call it armament, which you're arming yourself with weapons, so I get it. Alright, so armaments entail primary, secondary, and melee weapons in P multiplayer, zombie mode, and Warzone. Okay. Alright, so on launch, expect Black Ops 6 to offer an exceptional arsenal of 33 different armaments to utilize, including 12 weapons, all new to the franchise, as you begin to build your favorite loadouts within a streamlined weapons menu and prepare for the weapon leveling to come. It's worth considering the different types of weaponry available to you, how they unlock, and a closer look into more accessible gunsmith. So, primary weapons, they have 25. We had the XM4.
Surprise, motherfucker.
There's RABBITDADDY. Appreciate that like. Thank you, man. And it tells you how many weapons per slot. So we got Assault 7, SMGs are 6, shotguns are 2, LMGs are 3, marksman's rifles are 4, snipers are 3. And of course, I feel that this number will increase as the game progresses. I don't know this, but we've got more than 7 ARs in the game now, so I'm sure Black Ops 6 will follow suit and bring other games into the game, bring other guns into the game. Alright, on your secondary weapons you have 6. You have 4 pistols and 2 launchers. Here's your backup weapon. Now, one of the things that I did notice that in Black Ops 6 that you have an option to carry a melee weapon at all times. Oh, GG's, damn. I made it out of the heist. GG. Alright, so you're, and I'm going to say it the way they've got it here. Your third weapon is a close quarter armament. Alright. I don't know how to explain it better, but you're going to have your option of either 2 primary weapons, which you can have a wild card to make that happen, or you can have a primary and a secondary, like a pistol or a launcher. And then, of course, your melee weapon is always there. And of course, they didn't tell us how to access this, so you had to hold down whatever was your weapon switching button. That's what you had to hold down. You hold it down, and then that brought out your melee only weapon. Alright, so this is going to give us our layouts of when these weapons will unlock, when you're actually able to use these weapons. Unfortunately, you guys do remember the conventional progression of prestiging in Black Ops. You're 1 to 55. At 55, everything's unlocked. You prestige, everything that was unlocked is now locked again. So I get why people back in the day, when they were running the older prestige systems, that they went to 1 to 55 and they stopped at 55. They never progressed, they never prestiged, and they stayed right there. But they had everything unlocked. I get it. I understand why they did it. Alright. Let's see. So your XM4, of course, is immediate. Your AK-74 is at level 10. Your AIMS AMES 85 is level 19. TR-91 is level 28. Model L is level 40. Now, this is assault rifles. Sorry. Your Goblin MK2 is at level 46. Your AS Val is at level 55. On your SMGs, the C9, of course, is immediate. ASV is at level 7. Tanto 22 is level 16. CP919, level 37. The Jack Paul PDW is at 43. I'm not sure if that's compact or CD. Compact, I'm going to call it 92, level 49. Shotguns. Your Marine is immediate. Your ASG 89 is at level 31. Your LMGs, the PU21 is immediate. XMG, excuse me, is at level 13. The GPMG7 is at level 52. Marksman rifle is SWAT 556 is immediate, of course. The Arkhov 762, level 22. AEK 973 is level 34. The DM10's at level 43. And of course, your sniper rifles, the LW3A1 Crossline is your immediate sniper. The SVD is at level 25. The LR762 is at level 49. And then pistols. There is actually 4 pistols here. 9mm PM is your unlock permanent or immediate unlock. Then you have an LR762, at level 49. Oh, my bad. Got my lines mixed up. 9mm, and then you got the Grakova, level 13. The GS45 is at level 28. The Strider with 22 is at level 40. The launchers, you got the Sigma 28, immediate, HE1 level 19. And of course your melee knife is immediately, and the baseball bat is at level 50. Level 52 for a baseball bat. Alright. We also have perks. Equip the following to affect the use of your weapons in a variety of different ways. You got Gung Ho, reduces movement penalties. You got Dexterity, you got Scavenger, Bruiser, Tracker, Cold Blood, and Fast Hands. And all of them actually sound exactly like we remember them. The Gung Ho reduces movement, pertinent. Dexterity reduces weapon motion while jumping, sliding, and diving. Scavenger, of course, allows you to resupply from downed enemies. Bruiser enables melee's skills to replenish health and extra score, and earn extra score, excuse me. Your Tracker enabled auto ping enemies when you ADS. Recon prevents thermal optics from targeting you. That's cold-blooded. Fast Hands, of course, allows you to swap weapons faster. Wildcard notes. Overkill. Overkill, you can equip a non-melee weapon in primary and secondary slots. Gunfighter allows you to receive 3 extra attachments points for your primary weapon. Now, if you guys remember, and I'm going to touch base probably on something that's a little premature. Excuse me. When you change an attachment on, let's say the C9 or the XM4. Let's do XM4 because it's right here with us. You change attachments on the XM4 and you have that same weapon in 3 of your custom loadouts. Whatever you change on one is going to change across all 3. You keep that from happening, so you want an XM4, but you want different attachments. You don't want them to have the same thing. So you've got one that you want to use for a little bit more, a longer range, so you want to put a different optic on it. Save it as a blueprint, okay? And then you call that blueprint something different besides the XM4. Simple. Then that weapon is the one that you put whatever optic you want on it, and if you want all your XM4s still to look the same, simply modify the one XM4 in every slot that you put the XM4 in. It's going to be identical. You know, if ands, questions, did I have this attachment? Whatever you have on the first one will be on every single one of them. And keep that in mind as well. If you don't want to run the same weapon in every slot, you will need to create blueprints. Of course, they're gonna go over the the different attachments. Your optic, muzzle, barrel, underbarrel, magazine, rear grip, stock, laser, fire mod. Heard me, fire mod. And it's not flame. The different types of fire mod. We'll get into that. Of course, this is also going to really break down the weapons. The mags are 3. Mag size is 30. Full auto assault rifle. Of course, we know the AK-74. I'm not going to really go in depth on the weapons, so you guys can actually have something to do when you get the game to actually compare these in the game. You got the AIMs, of course. These weapons we had during beta. The AIMs is definitely a good weapon. So yes. Then you got the GPR 91. Model L. I've done call these names out and told you the rank when they're going to unlock, so I'm just going to roll right down through here. I want to get into your lethals and tacticals. And now keep this in mind, you have your weapons that you're progressing, trying to get certain weapons unlocked. You got your lethals and tacticals that you're going to try to get and unlock. There's going to be so many different things in here that you want to try to unlock, and you want to use that permanent unlock token on. I'm hoping they will cover something on that. Right now, it appears to be all weapons. And the only reason I'm not going through these is because we know these. You know the specs on them. If you want to know different in-depth specs when you load the game up, that's where you're going to see them. So, alright, this is one of the things that I wanted to see. This is how it shows you the two different menus. You have your zombie loadout, and you have your multiplayer loadout. On your multiplayer loadout, you'll notice you have your primary weapon. You have, well, on this one, we have a primary weapon. We have a rocket launcher. We have a melee knife. We have stem shot. Have a combat axe. And you also have your field upgrade, 4 perks, and a wild card. On the zombie side, you have one weapon, a melee weapon, which they have baseball bat here. You have field upgrade. You're, of course, lethals and tacticals. You have decoy, and they've got a blast trap. Guess what they call you? A blast trap. And, of course, their 5-pack of gobble gum. So, they're just showing you this. You don't have to start out with a pistol on zombies, guys. They're just showing you a loadout. So, don't fear. Don't fear. Alright, so multiplayer can choose from 3 types of weapons: primary, secondary, and melee. Of course, your equipment, your lethal, tactical, field upgrades, 3 perks, optional, specialty related perk, and a wild card. Zombies, you choose 2 weapons. Now, from what I understand, I haven't played it, but from what I've read, you will be able to pick up a 3rd weapon, or a second weapon as you would call it, in the game. So, you've got one weapon you go in with, you've got a permanent melee weapon in your slot, and get another weapon from within the game. We touched base on purchasing things in the game yesterday. If you want to watch that, go check out yesterday's death show. Let's see. Zombies choose 2 types of weapons: primary or secondary and melee, 3 types of equipment: tactical, lethal, and a zombie-only field upgrade. A zombie-only field upgrade. Can you imagine these zombie field upgrades in multiplayer? Yeah. And a gobblegum pack. So, yeah, this is just telling you what the loadout's: default multiplayer, custom multiplayer. Gobblegums are only for zombies, ammo mods, zombies. So this section just tells us what each things are for. Tacticals are for all multiplayer, zombies, and Warzone. So, firing range, of course, we covered that earlier. Global bills. This is what we were talking about, I believe. Yeah, this is actually it. You can actually have the extra attachments on your weapon as well. There is a penalty for that, though. You'll see in the game. If you play beta, you already know that penalty. But once you're in the game, if you put the extra attachments on your primary weapon only, will lose. You know, if you've got a primary in your secondary slot, it'll take it. As soon as you put the extra attachment on the weapon, it immediately takes the wild card to give you the primary in both slots. Let's see. So whether you're planning on, whether you're playing Black Ops 6 multiplayer, round-based zombies, or Call of Duty Warzone, at Season 1, you can utilize a weapon build. And notice it said at Season 1. I don't know if you can do this before Season 1 starts. So, the way they're wording it, you cannot. But try it once you get the game yourself and see. You can utilize a weapon build you've created across all 3 game modes. This time saving innovation allows you to make change to any build or blueprint in any game, and it permeates out everywhere the gun is equipped. That's what I just said a minute ago. You put attachments on the XM4, it permeates across all XM4s you have equipped. Where the gun is equipped. Here's for an example of how this works. Alright, let's say you created AIM's 85 variant. Your loadout menu, multiplayer, zombies, or Warzone, wherever you're at. Simply complete the following. Select the weapon in question, go to create a new build, choose the base weapon or any of the following blueprints you've collected as the basis of your new weapon build. Enter the gunsmith and perfect your weapon by adding attachments, cosmetics, testing the weapon out in the firing range. Move back to the custom loadout screen where your weapon has a default name and select build options. Rename your weapon. You can also duplicate or reset it to. Your weapon is automatically saved now when you access the loadout menus in your other game modes.
That's it. I'm gonna kick your ass. Then I'm gonna reenact kicking your ass. I'm not messing around. I have proven I can kick your ass.
Same shit, different day, brother. Same shit, different day. Let's see, where was I saying this? Name your weapon. See, your weapon is automatically saved. Now you can access the loadout menus in your other game modes. In this example, zombies and Warzone. The weapon, along with the attachments, cosmetics, and name appears. All builds are saved within the menu of the individual weapon type. So that's kind of good. That way, I know if you remember how beta was, if you changed the aims, put an attachment on it, you went and put the aim somewhere else, it was exactly like that first one. So in beta, we didn't have a lot of customization, but it was still fun to experience. Alright, the gunsmith. And of course, we know some attachments comes with benefits. Some actually come with the pros and cons type thing. 1 second. My bad, I'm still muted. Yes, there is going to be a hardcore.
Hi.
Yo, what up, DB? But yes, there is going to be a hardcore. See, optics for all. Almost all optics attachments are shared. but everything else is not. Watering, cool. Hopefully the wind's down. So most all of your optics are going to carry over to most all weapons. Like optics for all. Almost all optic attachments are shared across all weapons in a weapon class. For example, unlock the red dot sight with the SMG, you'll be able to equip it to all SMGs in the weapon class. So it's not like you have to unlock each individual optic to unlock that one optic, and you can use it across all your SMGs or all your ARs. Now, other attachments are a little different. It's just cold now. Get a long sleeve for the first time this year. Uh-oh. Yep. Fall is here. Alright. Let's see here. Everything else is unique. All other attachment types, muzzle, barrel, underbarrel, magazine, rear grip, stock, laser, and fire mods are unique to the weapon in question in terms of unlocking and usage. Alright, let's see, it says they're in this little brief part right here, they're just explaining stuff that you guys already know. For example, equipping a rear grip attachment will always improve your handling, and the grip you choose will boost a unique combination of handling stats. Sprint to fire, speed, slide, yada yada. Thanks for the subscribe there, Von Carlo. I hope I said that correctly. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. Alright, see, the information is power, of course. You know that, what they mean by that. Don't mistake the streamlining as dumbing down. Gunsmiths, as your firepower, accuracy, handling, and mobility statistics can also be seen in an expanded view with individual elements like reload quickness, recoil gun kick, and bullet velocity, all available in a granular detail. That was one of the things that DB explained to me, or showed me, in the zombies, which choosing attachments is to actually see the details of it. I had never really paid attention to that part of it. So, this is really going to cover some in-depth. So here it's going to explain, I guess, the attachments, like your weapon type, assault, your optic, muzzle, barrel, underbarrel, magazine, comb, rear grips, stock, laser, fire mods, and stock pad. I will go ahead and tell you this, that the comb is only going to be available for sniper rifles. So, yeah, everything else you pretty much know. Your optics is a yes, muzzle, some. So, of course, launchers, there's, in melees, there's none. You have none of this shit. You can't put attachments on melee or launchers. Now, we covered this yesterday in the zombie side of things. You're now going to be able to actually put a camo on your wonder weapons, though. That's kind of cool. You're actually going to be able to change the camo look of your wonder weapon. Always remember, pack a pack-a-punch machine before you hack your weapon to save your camos over there, guys. Excuse me. Let's see. What we got here? It was following information related to weapon attachment types as follows, yeah. The yes is every weapon within the weapon type uses this attachment. Some, most, but not all of the weapon types uses this attachment type. And of course, no means this attachment type is not available for this weapon type. You already know what the no meant, right? You got 5 attachments per weapon, 8 if you're using gunfighter. And again, if you're using gunfighter, your loadout is going to change from 2 primaries if that's the way you've got it. So you've got an AR and an SMG, and you want to add the extra attachments on your primary weapon, your AR, then you're going to lose your secondary SMG slot to a melee weapon or a pistol. Probably a pistol. Yeah, I think pistol is what they'll divert it to. So this is basically just covering your different attachments. And of course, if you guys did play the beta, you know the attachments, you know how they work. If you played Call of Duty, you know how attachments work. So I really don't think I need to explain this in detail. We know there's only 5 points for an assault rifle, SMG, shotguns, marksman's rifles, yada yada. Pick none or up to 5. If you pick the 8th, like I say, you're going to lose. Let's see if it tells you. So you can increase the number of attachment points from 5 to 8 by selecting the gunfighter wildcard available when you reach player level 33. But it doesn't tell you that you're going to lose your secondary slot to a pistol. All right, here's the list. Not exactly what we see in Modern Warfare 3, but this is the informational part of the things where TV actually informed me that this is where you can actually see more of the details of what you're looking for. If you're looking for a speed, then you're going to be able to use this section to better judge what attachments to use and not to use. Again, I see no need to cover all of these attachments. We know what they are. We know they're under barrels. You've got magazines. You got the clips. You got stocks, combs. We already know combs can only be used on snipers, so we keep on going through here. That pretty much covers that. One thing I will go back to and show some more of is this loadout screen. The zombies versus the multiplayer side of it. Raining here now or sprinkling. Well, that's good for the girls. I call plants girls, so. Alright. Let's see where we're at. 15. Alright, so we'll go over the weapon unlocks again. When they unlock. And then we'll take a brief one right here. And we'll come back and figure out what else we're going to talk about. If we can't find nothing else to talk about or touch base on there, we'll figure out what we're going to do at that point. But of course, you know the XM4 is an immediate unlock. That's going to be one of the first weapons that you can get. Now, if you pre-ordered the Vault Edition, you're also going to get some weapons that are not going to be listed in this table right here as being unlocked. So I'm not telling you lies here. I'm just telling you what is base unlocked. If you have the Black Cell or the Vault Edition, you already know you have access to the blueprints at launch. So the XM4 is immediate. The AK-74 was at level 10. Ames 85 was at level 19. The GPR 91 is at level 28. Model L is at level 40. The Goblin MK2 is at level 46. The AS Val is at level 55. Those are your assault rifles. I think so, to have the extra weapons in zombies. To already start out with some different weapons, or some weapons that are already fully maxed, not maxed out rank, but they've already got attachments, you know what I'm saying? They're already kitted. Those weapons are going to be good, I think, to start with zombies, for sure. Yes, exactly. Yeah, we already know we're going to have that one, right? So in the SMGs, we have the C9, which is immediate. KSV is at level 7. The Tonto 22 is at 16. PPR 19 is at level 37. The Jackal PDW is 43. The Compact, 92 is at level 49. And that covers your SMGs. Shotguns, we only have 2, which the Marine is the immediate. And the ASG 89 is at level 31. I'm not sure which of these weapons that I'm going to permanently unlock with my first token, but we'll see. On your LMGs, you have the PU-21, which is immediate. The XMG was at level 13. The GPMG-7, which is at level 52. To me, that sounds like might be the weapon to use or to unlock. Shotguns are also going to be possibly the go-to weapons in here. The ASG may be the zombie weapon to use, and it might be the Marine. Who knows? The Marine might be the better shotgun weapon. We'll find out when the game launches. And of course, your marksman rifles, which, I'm not a fan of marksmen or snipers, or pistols as far as that goes, but your marksman, your SWAT 5.56 is the one that's immediate. The Tarkov 7.62 is level 22. The AEK 973 is 34. The DM10 is 43. Your sniper rifles, the LW3A1 Frostline is immediate. The SVD level 25. The LR762 is at 49. Pistols. Now pistols may make a great alternative as secondaries once you get one of the better pistols. You got a 9mm PM, which is immediate. The Kraykova is at level 13. The GS45 is 28. The Strider 22 is at level 40. Your launchers, of course, we have the Sigma 28 immediate. HE1 is at level 19. Your knife, your melee is immediate. Your baseball bat is at level 52. And I don't know how well it's going to work in zombies. I really don't. But knowing we're going to have a permanent slot, you put a melee weapon in, the baseball bat may be one of the items that I would like to unlock. I don't know. But there's so many things that we covered on the zombie side about the perks and the different things that will give you, like the ability to hit 3 enemies at one time. Certain melee tactics would benefit having a knife versus a baseball bat. I don't know. See, that's again some of the things about how you're going to run your loadout, how you're going to run your game, what weapons you're going to be using, how you're going to set them up. It's strictly going to be an individual base. So you might like a weapon with a larger ammo capacity, like myself. I like a larger ammo capacity. We all know the larger ammo capacity does the con side of things. It slows you down. It also slows your speed down, like ADS times. Mobility of the gun is degraded, I'm going to call it a little bit. Hit the zombie's head. Home run with the zombie's head. Yeah, there you go. Now, I'm understanding there's going to be some signature moves along with signature weapons. Excuse me, for some of these characters. I haven't found this information out yet. I know it's on here somewhere. But you know they're going to have finishing moves. You're going to have these signature weapons. It's like your character that you use in the game is going to have a biography of what they've done, what they're about, and possibly their preferred weapon. And if you use that character and that weapon, you'll probably gain some kind of an increase in XP or something to that nature. I don't guarantee that. Don't hold me to that, but they have done that in the past. So, I know you guys remember when they done it. I remember when they done it. So maybe they're planning on doing that again. I am fixing to take a break here. What would you guys like to cover on the next little bit of this? That we've covered the multiplayer. We've covered the zombies yesterday. Anything else? I mean, there's Ricochet anti-cheat. I really don't know that that's going to affect us. It very well may. There's a couple of things that we could actually check out in here, I guess. We're going to have a OJ character and his signature gloves and knife to taunt his glove don't fit. Damn, bro. I can answer that question right there. What does Team Ricochet do? Sit on their ass and make money, I guess. I don't know. Team Ricochet's kernel level driver for PC that runs as you play the game, server side and client side detection, machine learning models that look for anomalies and examine matches, anti-cheats, replay investigation tool, and third-party hardware detections and more. So I know they're trying. I mean, it really seems like they're trying to combat the cheaters, but the cheaters are actually combating them just as quick as they can combat the cheaters. It's just like, all right, it's like a game of chess. If you know how to play chess, and I don't, you move, the next guy moves. You move, the next guy moves. It's the same thing with this cheater combating versus the cheaters cheating. As soon as the cheat detection caught them, they figured out how to catch them. Then the cheaters figure out a way to combat that. It's an ongoing battle that I don't see an end to. Been going on since I started playing games. I'm not even going to say how many years ago I started playing games. Let's just say it's been a long damn time. Black Ops 6 on day one is going to launch with a variety of updated anti-cheat tech. To name a few, of course, an updated version of the kernel. All features in October 25th update will protect any title that uses the driver, including Call of Duty Warzone. All mitigations, including damage, shield, disarm, splat, hallucinations, and others will be live. Now get this now. Tried playing a new free PC game, and any cheat wouldn't let me play it, kicked me. What? What PC do you try to play it on? I don't get it. That's weird. What game was it? What game was it? It's a new machine learning behavioral system focused on speed of detection. New machine learning detection modes or models to analyze gameplay and combat aimbots. Upgrades when ranked play launches, which include continuous examinations of to determine if leaderboard placements are accurate. More on ranked play updates in the future blog closer to the mode's launch. Yeah, I get it. They're trying, guys. They're trying, but man, I'm telling you, it's definitely a full-time job for these guys trying to combat the cheaters. I feel for them. I really do. I feel for them. That went quick, did it? Slow down. Like they got a little bit on the campaign stuff too. Oh, no, why did you go and do that? I wanted you to do this. Oh, you're about to piss me off here now. PlayStation's acting up on me, guys. It's got a mind of its own today. I don't know why it's got a mind of its own. So yeah, Black Ops campaign, the story part. So this is 11 days ago. These are old posts, but still good information. Right, so we're going to take a short one right here, guys. I will be right back. You guys hang out, but we will be right back.
They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah, but I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on this shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these shit I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread with every word that I've said. How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 I'm so gone, no I'm never turning back. I won't stop, I'ma fight until there's nothing left. It's so on, you're gonna be hurting bad, cause I've been to hell and back. You don't wanna make me mad, I stay strong, you will never see me crack. And if you get in my way, you're gonna feel the wrath. Gotta say it to my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math, when I hate I attack. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Searching for greatness in a sea of the dying and shameless. A sea of the aimless. I don't wanna be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with the mindset that one day I'm gonna make it. And I don't think I'll be fine if I don't break my limitations. Don't try to stop me, I exist to write my own story. I'll make a decision if I want some peace or if I want the glory. Yeah, don't want a life that is complacent or possibly boring. I just want a life that is worth every day exploring. My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, 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 I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, 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 This is a statement to appreciate all that is vacant. It's just for the taking. If you make up your mind, you can take it. I'm never complacent. I would work in a mansion or basement. Yeah, there's no replacement for persistence. It's a patience. Yeah, in this life, I wanna be soaring to feel sun inside when it's pouring, and I'll fight till anxiety is foreign. I'm so sick of my mind's extortion. My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, 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 I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah, let's go. Yo, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. I'm never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes. I take shots to the top, I'll get it. I got one life, I'ma do all to win it. I do what's right, push until I fall. I'm slipping to get back up, always stand tall, I'm grinning. I got cuts real deep in, bruised and scarred. I had to learn how to think with my head not hard. I've been chewed up, spit out, torn apart. But picking up all the pieces is a form of art. I'm never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes. There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. And damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great. I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date. You're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight. Don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase. So catch me if I fall. I'm falling fast, sitting here praying that this night's gonna last. You got it all on tap, I'm loving your vibe, always have your back. my life before you, that's facts. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date, you're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight, don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase, so catch me if I fall.
Hey!
I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headaches stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack. And sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you relief. There's something
Alright, I'm back. Shout out to the 5 that are here. I do appreciate you guys being here. Let's see if we can decide what we want to talk about now. Maybe ending this soon. These audio innovations, we touched base on this. There was a clip on X, Twitter, however you want to say it, that was talking about the new sounds that you're going to be hearing. You're going to be able to hear footsteps walking. I don't know how good of an idea that's going to be, because mere fact, that's something playable.
Destination marked.
You hear these footsteps, right?
Head for my waypoint. Setting rally point. Head for my waypoint. Destination marked. Destination marked.
Enemy footsteps. Enemy footsteps now. You hear this, right? I smell copyright notice there. Sorry, I do. The physics of sound visualized. Okay. Alright, so I get it. Live mixing, prioritizing the most important sounds. And headphone mode, greater immersing through HRFTF. Maybe we may need to try that headphone mode out. The asymmetrical hearing compensation. Adjust the intensity of selected frequencies in each ear to balance the sound field in a way that makes it appear symmetrical to the listener, improving the accuracy of the in-game audio cues. It can also be used to reduce the loudness of frequencies that are uncomfortable to the ear at game launch. Configure frequency intensity. Radius. Tintus sound. Replace the tintus sound from concussion and flash grenade shell shock with a dimmer audio cue. Yeah, exactly. Stupid shit. Thinking about playing Cold War campaign and actually finishing it. Yeah. You want to try to run the Outbreak Easter egg tonight? Not what I want to do. Just taking me back. I want to go back one mode. After dinner, cool. Yeah. After dinner. Let's see. Got 2 parts to the campaign, so now if this starts to seem like it's going to give away too much information about what the campaign's about, then I may not go through this. But one thing that I've seen on the campaign, I don't remember which version of Call of Duty it was, but you had like a central room safe house that there was 3 or 4 other people in the safe house, like Adler, yada yada. And from that point is where you pick the individual missions on a mission board. Was the campaign. At the end of each of these missions, you would come back to the safe house. I didn't really care for that version of campaign, but I did it anyway. And of course, that's what this is about, so I'm gonna do it anyway. I done told you I was gonna do the campaign. With being able to do it in one stream, I don't know. Mission kill Saddam Hussein. Let's see. Story so far timeline. Let's see. The numbers program. Prison break. Deployment to Vietnam. In transmission. Eliminating Drakovich. Uncovering Perseus. Detonation. Russell Bell and False Memories. Raiding Perseus. This was all in Black Ops 2 here. Now this is supposed to take me back 1 page. And it's not doing it. Why are you doing this to me, damn it? I don't know why it's not going back like it's supposed to. Campaign Part 2. They're covering all Black Ops, not just Black Ops 6. Next chapter. Okay, yeah. Maybe they are. And maybe they're going to cover it in this part of it. Yep. So this is actually the 6th. The last was, leading up to Black Ops 6. So, really want to know what the campaign's going to be about? This is it. And of course, the ways to do it: recruit, regular, hardened, and veteran. And I've played recruit not because I'm new to Call of Duty, because I like to take my time to finish and look for intel if need be. Of course, they're going to give you some gameplay tips in here. And then, of course, by completing the campaign, here is your rewards. That's part of the reason, again, this is another incentive to have people that don't normally would play the campaign. Here's your incentive. Play it. Get 5 weapon blueprints. I know they're only blueprints, but they're blueprints. If you play the campaign first, these blueprints will be playable on multiplayer and the zombies. Or whenever you play these weapons will be available for you as blueprints. And of course, you get an operator skin, a loading screen, finishing moves, sprays, sticker charms. Yeah, the typical, but the blueprints for what I'm after. It's not because of the looks of the guns, it's because maybe guns that you don't have. And this one's actually a blueprint for the AIMs. The LR762 sniper. The, oh shit. Marine SP shotgun. And of course the Jackal PDW, which is a pretty good gun. The guns would probably, some of us are already going to have unlocked with the Assault Edition, I guess. Alright, so, yeah, there you go. That shows them all. Of course, your campaign calling cards. So it's actually giving you more to grind for in the campaign than just playing it. You know what I mean? It gives you more of a, let's play the game. Let's play that mode, you know what I mean? It's trying to taunt you to say it. A couple of them are pretty cool looking calling cards. I like, poor dude here looks like he went through hell. But yeah. This page actually gives you the bios on all the characters. Jane Harrow, Troy Marshall, Felix Newman, Savati Dumas. Unless you're like me and I don't really care for the secrets. I want to play the game. Now if there's intel, yeah, I would love to be able to find intel as I'm going through the first time around. But what I don't find, if there is such a thing as intel drops, stuff that you physically have to collect in the game. And yeah, I want to try to find that. If I don't find it on the first round, then that's what I use the second go around for, is for the intel search. Play the game the first time to get the feel of the guns. I already have a feel of the guns from beta, but not all the guns. Well, in campaign, you may or may not have a chance to experience gameplay with a broad spectrum of weapons versus just 2 or 3 weapons. You'll be able to pick up enemy weapons during campaign. You've always been able to pick up enemy weapons. You've always been able to swap weapons. That's how you have different weapons in campaign. You can't carry 25 weapons on your back, so you're going to have the options to change weapons in the game. And these are going to be base weapons. They're not going to be a built weapon that you would have in multiplayer, but they're still going to be a base weapon, so you can get a feel of less slow fire rate. But now the fire mod will help you increase that in multiplayer and zombies. Well, in multiplayer, I don't know that we're going to have fire mods on weapons with zombies. I'd have to go back and look at that part of it. Don't remember that. I think they were. But when you say fire mods versus ammo mods, fire mods is like a fully auto, a faster speed, faster fire rate. Those are what fire mods are talking about in this game. Shout out to the 4 still here. 7 likes. If you haven't hit that like button, please make sure you do. I'd appreciate it. Let's see. Back over here on the zombie side. Take the weapons. I could look over here. I may have to go back to the multiplayer to check the weapons part out. There was a lot to cover in here anyway, so can't remember if we covered weapons in here or not. Thinking we did. Where I'm going with this is I'm going to look to see if the fire mods are available. That'll be. That I don't remember. Any of you guys in here remember going over weapons during the zombie side of it? Tactical M shots. All rifles, SMG, shotguns. I mean, all of them are listed. In this particular loadout, it shows with 5 attachments. That doesn't mean it's got a fire mod. I feel pretty comfortable that you're going to be able to use these zombies. I just covered the maps. Go back over to the multiplayer side and see. There was a section I remember looking at that showed a list of available attachments. I don't think it was in this one though. Character unlock. Covered several this morning, so I don't. That's the one we done look through. Right, there's your anti-cheat. That's where's the damn? I looked at it once. Campaign. I went over it already. Maybe I need to go back and look at my stream where it was at. Not here. L1 is back. All right. Yeah, I think they've already changed things around. Yeah, there it is. That's what they do. They change this thing around. Yeah, this is it. This is the one. All right. See if we can figure out if these ammo mods are available. Fire mod, excuse me. The chart list of yeses and nos and some. And this doesn't show you, but it shows you with the attachments across the top. Same as here, this one has 8 attachments on it. But he has a rocket launcher and his dedicated knife, melee. Here we go. Demo mods. Build upgrades. I don't see. I don't see a specific listing for fire mods. That section. So this two types basic advantage based on the table shows 11 different attachment types available at launch. Which weapon types utilize them on? Fire mods are available on everything minus the launchers and the melees, like I said. So, with the weapons mods, and I'm not sure where they covered that in here. Fire mods. Good. So, with fire mods, you're going to have these. I guess these are the only weapons. I'm not sure if this is the only weapons that these fire mods are allowed on, or if this is all they can show us in this picture. That's stock pads below, yeah. So the XM4 has the top four, which is a rapid fire, overpressured ammo, recoil springs, and then of course the NATO FMJs. The Tanto 22 gets a WMR FMJ. Marine SP gets a rapid fire. The Tarkov 762 also has a rapid fire, and the SVD has a rapid fire. I'm not sure if that's all of them. It does look like there's going to be more below that, but I cannot verify that. Maybe that's the only ones. Again, I am not sure what all they're available for. Maybe only available for these. I don't think that's right. I think you're going to have a fire mod available for most all weapons. Some you may not have it available. I mean, just saying there's some may not be. I know launchers are not and melees are not, but this should be an option that you have on most all weapons. So if you've got an LMG that you like the best, and you really like using it in zombies, and you apply the rapid fire to take up one of your 5, since you can't use wildcards, I don't know how many attachments we're going to be allowed in zombies. We may be only allowed to 5. We'll see. I don't remember. We covered that. But I think I've about covered everything, unless you guys want to, anything specific you guys want to know about or want to add to what's coming up in 5 days, 23 hours. You're rewarded for playing campaign. Outbreak tonight. Yeah, Miss SoCal said after dinner. So yeah, Outbreak, Easter egg after dinner tonight. I guess that's going to be around 9-ish. My time. So I'm probably still going to get on it at the same time and do a little practice playing on something somewhere. A little zombie practice. Take your time. Like I said, I'll probably still get on at 8 at least. So keep my stream going. You know, keep the schedules right. But I'm actually going to go ahead and call this one right here. I know this is a little bit early. We usually do a lot longer stream. We've got some things we've got to try to work out today. Personal in real life things. That, I do apologize for that. So the big hype, zombies campaign multiplayer. It's going to be choice of what mode you want to pick first. Like I say, I'm going to do campaign, but I think I'm going to have to wait and do it a few days after the launch, so I can try to set a schedule to where I know I've got the amount of time to complete the campaign in one day, one stream. If I realize there's no way of doing it, I want to try to figure out a halfway point in this campaign, stop it there, and then the next day finish it, or the next stream finish it. So, you have a good evening too, Miss SoCal. I'll catch you tonight on some Cold War. Appreciate you as well, Capitano, aka DB. Appreciate y'all out here. If you guys haven't hit that like button, please don't don't forget to hit it as you're leaving. I do appreciate everybody being here. As always, I want to give a big shout out to Poj-Arose for always being here every stream, the entire stream. Thank you so much, babe. I appreciate it. Shout out to RABBITDADDY69 and my sister for y'all's support as well. Also want to give a big shout out to PoJ-GiZmO. Thank you for your support, dude. Hey, later, dude. As always, guys, remember, stay strong, stay positive, and keep your head up. You know, we're all in this together, but ain't none of us promised tomorrow. Journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. Take it lightly, take it softly, stay warm, stay dry, stay cool, whatever the case may be where you're at. Stay safe, please. Peace out, everybody, and I do hope to see you tonight, right back here on YouTube, for a Cold War Outbreak Easter egg run. Yeah, you heard me.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no, I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal.